Good morning, brothers and sisters. Jim Beckwith reporting here on the Three Gorges Dam. Well, yesterday I made a video and I now deleted it because I found out that the distortion on the dam is true through Google Pro or Earth Pro, okay? So here is a picture of Google Earth Pro today. And look at, you can see right here, it is not distorted at all. There's nothing here. Okay, so I deleted that video to let you know that yes, the fact of it is they had experts who said that they did not drive pilings down into the earth with steel and all that to make sure that it was brought, foundation was solid with engineers. But the fact of it is that it's very weird because today Google Earth, it's showing it straight. Now, if you want to take a picture of Google Earth Pro, it always comes out blurry. So in order to do that, you can actually use Fox or you can use Google Chrome. Now, yesterday I was using my Microsoft Edge platform, okay? So if you go over to Google platform, browser or Google browser, pardon me, and you type in your Google Maps customizer, you can just type in Google Maps customizer into your Google search engine, and you'll say Aaron Chang, okay? And then you pull up your Google Map customizer. And the first thing it's going to show is San Francisco Peninsula right there, okay? So when you do your regular Google Earth Pro, the problem is that when you're searching, every time you try to zoom in, it starts going at an angle. It won't keep its 90-degree unless you're smack dab in the middle, and you never are with your hand, right? So if you want to save a pixel in high depth resolution, you simply type in your you can use Fox, but you have a two-step process here. First, you got to go to the Google Map customizer called Aaron Chang on your Google Search Google Search Engine. You type in Google Map customizer Aaron Chang. Then you just click on it, okay, and this pulls up right here, okay? So then what you want to do is you want to put it on. You don't want to use customizable map or satellite or custom mural. You want to use satellite map. Now, this is the hard part, is finding the Three Gorges Dam in the world without no cities or nothing. Well, it took me a long time to get this situated. So what I did was I pull up this little water inlet over here, and I noted that it's not over here toward the dry land. You can see there's nothing here. So I'm looking for the squigglies of the river, and there it is, you see? So I zoom in over here, and I find the Three Gorges Dam, and there it is, see? So then you go over here, and there it is, because I matched it with Google Earth, as you see right here. All right, and now you see it's by Zugui Sandu Pengsheng, Wuku Mao, however you pronounce that. Okay, so then you go over and you see them here, but you don't see the names, right? But you can see everything is identical. And so then if you wanted to do a high resolution and customize it and save it to your desktop, like 3840 by 2160 is 4K resolution. So you type in your 3840 for width. And then what is it? 2160. 2160. Now you have to have an add-on. So in order to save it to your desktop, okay? So in order to do that, you need to, there's the Aaron Chang. That's how I found it through there. You go down here, how to use, click on that on your Google Map Customizer. It opens another page and it tells you your third-party tools you need, and you need to download the or put the plugin into your Chrome Fireshot. So that's what I have up here. As I scroll down, you see Fireshot down here. See that? That's Fireshot, right? So that's going to help you to download your picture, and then you go over here, and now let's say we want to look at this picture. Okay, so we're going to set it just like that so we can see the whole dam, which is I think it's 1.4 miles long. And now someone in my threads told me that yes, it is distorted, and you have ships over here that are distorted, you see. So you look at the ship channel area where they go through the locks, and you'll see the ships right here. Where'd they go? I had them there. Am I missing them? I think they're right here. Huh. That's funny. I'm having a problem. I don't see any ships here at the moment. Okay, but anyway, you can see everything is nice and straight. There's no curves like we saw. Over here we see there's no ships that are allowed over there. The ships go through this area in the locks, see, and then they go. So this is the ship area where the ships go through the locks. A very complex system, and they raise and lower them and bring them down. I think it's through here, but I don't see any ships through here. Okay, I don't see anything there. Okay, but anyway, so you take a picture. In order to save a picture of the whole dam, pretty much like that, you put it like that. Okay, then you set this, and then you set the dimension. Okay, now it's going to go through its system. Now it looks like it's wrong, right? But now you go over here to your Fireshot, and you can click the entire page or just the visible part. I want to do just the visible part. It's not going to do that right there, so don't get confused. So then it's going to start. Okay, see now. All right, so let's see if that worked. It shows it like that, but let's see what happens. We're going to save it real quick, and then we're going to open it up. It did not work for some reason. Okay. So I thought that was going to work, but so what we're going to have to do is reload it and go find it again. We're going to have to get rid of all that. But whatever the case is, you can see that that it is not distorted. It's not distorted at all. See, when you change from customizable to satellite map, it starts right back in San Francisco again. So you have to like reload, when you have to restart and find out where you are. So, and again, I just put this outlet up here. Actually, it's way up here. This is China, and then I just follow it down here, and then I look for the squiggly lines right there, and that's going to be the dam right there. Stay away from this brown area. And then we're looking over here, and this should be it. There it is. So again, there is no when you do zoom in on this, it stays at a 90-degree away from the satellite. So in Google Earth Pro, it won't. The angle changes, and then you have to keep changing it, and it really gets aggravating. So here it stays at a 90-degree straight from the satellite down, and you see there's no distortion whatsoever. And you can zoom in, there is no slippage of the dam. Now that doesn't mean that my report was entirely false. The professional said it was never built right on the foundation with pilings down deep into the earth. So Plus, they've already changed their idea that it was going to withstand a 10,000-year flood to 1,000 and then to 100-year. And now they're saying that the CCP is actually saying that we don't know if it's going to hold. While they've been releasing tons of flooding waters out, destroying, and there's massive Epoch Times has numerous reports on that right now. If you go over here to Epoch Times, they just reported it's really sad. I actually got it on Facebook off of a friend, but they just had a nice video showing about the massive I don't see it here. Premium video programs. But Epoch Times is very good for exposing the CCP and what is going on. Extremely good. I would say that Epoch Times is number one on exposing what is going on. So there was a video that was given to me about the Epoch Times by a friend on Facebook, and actually it's over here. I think I don't know if it was Jacqueline. No. Sorry about exposing names here, but I think it was Judith has sent me this. Yeah, here it is. You know, this shows how corrupt they are.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. First off, some breaking news. The floods in China are growing more serious, and they're now impacting at least 17.7 million people. So far in these floods in 26 provinces and regions across southern China, there are high alerts on 309 rivers, and 45 of the rivers have exceeded their flood protections. Of them, 12 of these rivers have surpassed historical flood levels. The Chinese Communist Party, meanwhile, has been censoring some of the information around the floods, and so the numbers on it are never fully trustworthy. But current statistics say that around 119 people have died or have gone missing, and about 848,000 have been evacuated. 15,000 homes were destroyed, and the economic cost is around 39.3 billion yuan, or around $5.5 billion. And the disasters are ongoing. State-run news outlet Xinhua published a warning on July 6 of a mega flood in the lower and middle reaches of the Yangtze River. And mudslides caused by the heavy rains on July 2nd in Zhangjiang washed away homes and washed away a school with students in it. Local reports from Xili County, where this happened, say that around dozens of homes were destroyed and at least 10 people were still missing, but details are still unconfirmed. And the floods are just part of the series of natural disasters hitting China right now. A report published on Weibo, a Chinese social network, by several Chinese agencies, including the Ministry of Emergency Management, saying that in the first half of 2020 they faced floods, hailstorms, earthquakes, forest fires, droughts, low temperature freezing, and many other disasters that more than double the deaths and economic damage caused by the floods alone. In addition to this, China now has cases of the bubonic plague, the Black Death, which hit Europe previously in the Middle Ages, which was recently confirmed in Inner Mongolia. And this adds to the resurgence of the new coronavirus in Beijing and other parts of China, and to reports as well of a new type of swine flu that Chinese scientists say has a pandemic potential. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, the Chinese Communist Party State Council announced on July 3rd that Zheng Yangxiang will serve as the first director of the Hong Kong National Security Agency, in charge of...
Anyway, I just wanted to give you that news. All the plagues that are going across China right now, it's just amazing. Got so many diseases, floods. I would definitely say that God is really upset with China right now. Really upset with Xi Jinping and his leadership over the Communist Party to destroy America, putting lots of money of stealing our secrets, stealing our wealth, as Trump has taken away. And so they're trying to get back. They're trying to get even with Trump and get rid of Trump. But it ain't working. It ain't going to work. So I'm just showing you the massive corruption going on from China. And Epoch Times really, in Crossroads, if you can find this video, I'm sure you can find it though. Look for Crossroads in Epoch Times. They have some great exposés on the communists, and the communists are working with the Muslims in the Black Lives Matter to destroy America under the pretense of Black Lives Matter. But it's actually a communist Marxist. It's coming out all over Fox News now. Fox News is exposing it as well. Tucker Carlson, a great source for that as well. Check out Tucker Carlson. And Laura Ingraham, good stuff. Sean Hannity used to be #1, but no more. Tucker Carlson has taken over the helm as the leader in news now, #1 in news. And he's doing a great job over there, okay? No spiritual advice, though, but still he gives a very good insight. Gateway Pundit is great, too. Very good stuff. There's plenty of good news out there, folks. The deep state is still working harder than ever, and I'm going to be coming up with a new video on an expose. A friend of mine shared with me on Facebook on the next video to talk about a video on this guy right here, who is Pastor Dana Coverston. We're going to be talking about that next, so stay tuned. Thank you for listening, and may the Lord bless.
If I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Now mine eyes shall be open and mine ears attent unto the prayer that is made in this place.